A while ago, I recorded a video of my 5 favorite novelty songs. I admit the criteria was a bit vague, so I'm gonna follow it up with my 5 favorite comedy songs. Now, these are songs written by comedians for the purpose of making people laugh. However, this is a music-themed video, so obviously I'm gonna judge each song on musical value as well as comedy value. First on this list, Jump by Derek and Clive, aka Petticoat Dudley Moore. Now, maybe put this first as it's probably the least musically advanced. There's 2 drunks ranting over some simple piano chords. However, it had to feature on this list as it is fucking hilarious. It's only about a minute though, but a minute of the most beautifully offensive, hilarious language you'd ever heard. It's a tune dedicated to a man about to jump off a building. Go on, jump, you fucker, jump. And then he misses his landing, breaks his neck, and they go on about how hilarious it is. This was back in the 70s, where edgelording was funny and didn't just involve being grossly racist and needed a level of creativity, which this song definitely has. What a hilarious tune. Next up, I'm going with a song from a sitcom. I'm going with the Spider Song, aka Go F Yourself, by Charlie Kelly from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Now, in the group of 5 nihilists that make up the main characters in Sunny, Charlie is the one that kind of shines through. He's a complex character despite his very low mental age. He is the only one of the group that kind of has established empathy for other people. He is surprisingly musical, and the only member of the group willing to face the fact he probably suffered trauma as a child. Now, in a particular episode where they try to enter a global bar contest, Charlie writes this very friendly, catchy sing-along jingle for the bar. The gang don't like it one bit, so they lock him in the basement where he had time to sniff glue and write just about the most offensive song ever. He then escapes the basement and performs the Spider Song, a tune that starts off very gently about a spider that's tormented him all his life, which may be a metaphor for his childhood abuse. It surprisingly got quite a pleasant melody, and Charlie himself is clearly a good pianist. However, come about a minute, the song quickly takes a turn for the dark, where said spider wants to escape and has one message for everybody: go fuck yourself. This line is repeated over and over with words and piano that gets louder and louder until he starts spitting at the audience. It is just painstakingly hilarious and somehow got a good melody too. What a tune. And third, I'm going with I'll Be the Racist Dragon by Flight of the Conchords. Now, I love everything these two make. They're so musical and also so bloody hilarious. This is a tragic tale about a dragon who has no friends, and he thought all of his life this was just because he was a dragon. Then one day he discovered it wasn't that. It was because he is racist. And like all good fairy tales, it ends with some moralizing where the dragon realizes he shouldn't be racist, stops being racist, and other dragons like him again. It's got a peaceful melodic tune, clever lyrics. It's a bit edgy, i.e. the dragon being racist, but on morally the right side, 'cause it's condemning racism. It is just everything you want in comedy, so it's beautiful. Give it a listen if you haven't already. And fourth, I'm going with the song Do Anything by Rich Holmes' alter ego, the failed country singer Otis Lee Crenshaw. There are so many Otis Lee / Rich Holmes songs that could have featured on this list, but I think this song clinches it because it gets me every time, and it's also melodically beautiful. It starts off as a romantic piano ballad about just all the things he do for the girl in his life, and then he starts talking up to what he'd do if they were met by a mugger with a knife. Then the chorus starts, in which he claims he'll say, do anything you want, to the girl just to hurt me. And in comedy songs, when it all leads up to one big gag, it is the danger that nothing else will be particularly funny after that, but not in a song, as this is where the gags start. The bridge that follows is just absolutely hilarious. I may be crazy, but I ain't reckless. She's got a diamond ring and she's got a necklace. Look in her purse, she's got keys to her Lexus. Those rhymes are insanely good, and that's what makes the songs fucking hilarious and brilliant. This song is genius, as is Rich Hole. In fact, I may do a top 5 Rich Hole / Artist League songs sometime. This will be number 1, obviously. And lastly, kind of number 1, you could say, I'm going with Unisex Tip Shop by Bill Bailey. His tribute to Billy Bragg, and Billy Bragg has said that one thing that annoys him about the song is the amount of times he's been asked to play it, only to have to tell them it's not actually his song. Though, having said that, there are a few videos on YouTube when Billy and Bill have bumped into each other and performed it together, and it's absolutely magic. I think the thing that is so brilliant about the song is it shows you can play mocks and while absolutely being in awe of them. And it is clear by the song that Bill Bailey is a devoted fan, so it is genuine to Billy Bragg as well as funny. I mean, the song's about social oppression, which most Billy Bragg songs are, but it's a song about social oppression in a chip shop, which is slightly beyond Billy Bragg and gives it a comic feel. Lines like, "Do you want salt and vinegar?" is what she was trying to say, but in the language of the ghetto, that means, "Help, I'm a woman in chains." That's just so true to what Billy sings about, but also funny. It's full of these great rhymes, true to what a fantastic poet Billy Bragg was, plus one hilariously bad rhyme about dreaming of running round the hills of Raynham, and if we had some tigers who train them to protect her from the sexual fascism hiding behind the gherkins. I mean, that's just hilarious. And to Billy Bragg. This is the perfect lover parody. Well done, Bill Bailey. And that's why I've put it last and kind of number one on this list. Okay, there have been my 5 favorite comedy songs. Do you agree? Do we think they were fair? Why not tell me below? Whack the like button and make sure you're subscribed. Thank you. Cheers.